Believe me, Miss Drake, you're a very privileged character. This is the first time that anybody has been allowed on this set who wasn't directly concerned with the picture.
Oh, listen, I know this has been a closed set, and I am very grateful.
Well, I won't kid you. When we heard that you wanted to do a story about the so-called curse on this movie, well, we figured that was the perfect opportunity to put down some of these silly rumors.
Rumors? Well, but things have been happening here now, haven't they? Right in the studio.
Well, things always happen on a movie set. That's the nature of the business. But a curse, we just don't believe it.
Uh-huh. Well, at Margot's party, you know, I had the impression that you wouldn't mind if people kind of believed it.
Well, you know, I'm a press agent, and you know our code. I don't care what you say about me as long as you spell my name right. I don't think we need any curses to promote this film. We've got a great story, and we've got Nola Patterson.
I see you also have a brand new actor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a complete unknown, but we think he's going to be terrific. You know Mr. Dorn, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I know Mr. Dorn.
Well, he's our new devil. But take it from me. The real devil is not messing around with our little movie. You just tell everybody that. Why don't you wait right here and I'll try and get Owen for you.
Oh, listen, don't trouble him.
Oh, no trouble at all. He'll want to see you. He's as anxious as I am to tell the world that the so-called curse on this picture just doesn't exist. Owen? Oh.
Miss Drake. Say, very
Mr.
glad that you
Hi.
came. Sorry about not permitting any cameras on the set, but I'm sure you understand.
No. I knew you wouldn't let us take any pictures here. I am really impressed with this set.
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it? It's by Lorimer Weiss. It's a designer I've worked with for a number of years. I'll tell you one thing. If we had this thing built in Hollywood, it would have cost us the entire budget of this production. I mean that.
Miss Drake has just noticed that Mr. Dorn is over there, an old friend of hers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mr. Dorn isn't exactly an old friend of mine. Mrs. Dorn is my employer.
Listen, she won't object to you doing any stories about this film just because her husband is in it, will she? I mean, I understand they're not on very good terms.
I don't think Margot would have any objections to this. Besides, I am the one that decides what goes on the air. She's given me complete autonomy.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
By the way, though, doesn't mean that this is going to be a feature necessarily, because as you say, you know, we don't have any on-the-air material.
Oh, no, really, no, I understand. No, all we wanted was a little mention, you know. Just tell the folks out there in TV land that the devil is not pulling any tricks on our film.
Dad, Jason wants to get started.
Okay, fine. Well, listen, very nice to see you.
Thank you.
Why don't you sit down here?
All right, boys and girls, now this is a crucial moment in our story. Hester Atherton is absolutely blazing with jealousy and hatred because she is convinced that this sweet thing is going to take that handsome brute away from her. Now, she is convinced that she's losing Tom Halifax, and she is desperate. Remember, she lost a man that she loved 20 years ago, and she's determined not to let that happen again, even if it means the devil to pay.
That's me.
Right. All right, Nola and Elliot, places, please.
All right, everybody, can we have quiet on the set, please? Let's have it quiet. All right. Roll sound. Speed. Camera. Speed. And slate.
Scene 9, take 1, sound 1.
And action.
You've got to help me. You have a power to help me, Nicholas Harriman.
Yes, I have the power. But do I have the incentive?
You want my bill? It's yours. I'll sell it for you. At the lowest possible price, if you'll help me now.
Well, I told you, Miss Atherton, that no, I'm not by stock in trade.
But I'm going to lose him. I've waited 20 years for Tom Halifax, and now this empty-headed child is going to take him from me.
Oh, it wasn't I who brought Patience Revere into your home.
No, it was my friend Edmund. my so-called friend.
Well, didn't I once tell you that I, who am considered to be man's greatest enemy, am actually his greatest friend? No, it wasn't to you I said it, was it? It was to Lucrezia.
Please help me, Mr. Harriman.
But you ask a great deal, Miss Atherton. It is no easy task to change a human heart. Yes, even for the devil. It would cost me a great deal of effort. But if the price were right, I could do it.
The price? You mean my soul?
Ah, yes, Miss Atherton. My establishment deals only in one article.
No, I can't make that bargain. I won't. Not for anything. There must be some other way.
Yes, there is another way. You have to change things yourself.
But I can't win him back now. If I send her away, he'll only follow her. She has him enchanted.
You can fight one enchantment with another, Miss Atherton. Your ancestor did. You can too.
My ancestor was a witch.
And her heritage is yours, Miss Atherton. You can serve me the way she served me. And you will have the power to cast your own spells over the helpless mortals who crawl over this sorry planet.
You would make me a witch?
You are a witch, Hester. I will merely give you the spells and curses that will make you the mistress of his affection. The power that will enable you to destroy your enemies. Do you accept me as your master?
And my immortal soul?
Safe, Esther. Safely yours. All you have to do is to take my hands. Take my hands and swear obeisance. And the power to keep those you love and destroy those you hate will be yours. Take my hands, Hester Atherton.
Cut! Print that one.
Well, you should have seen the lawyer who came in here to spring him. You would have thought Benny was the president of an oil company or something.
I'm sure these guys can afford the best three-piece suit lawyers in town.
You really think it was Benny who ransacked your apartment the other night?
He's the most likely candidate. He knows I've been after him for weeks. He's always hanging around my apartment building.
Yeah, I remember you saying he's even been doing business there.
Oh, yeah, how's that for contempt of the law? Selling drugs right under my nose.
He must have done it for kicks. I mean, he didn't take anything.
Well, he doesn't have to take anything. He makes more money than I do. Something else has been happening, too.
Oh, what's that?
I've been getting anonymous phone calls.
Oh, really? What about him? Does this guy say anything?
No, he doesn't say anything. Sometimes he plays music for me, though. Church music, like Gregorian chants. Isn't that strange? Well, I guess I'll go out in the streets now and see if I can find any more criminals so I can turn them loose.
No, don't get bitter.
No, I won't get bitter. It's just that I'm more anti-crime than ever, now that I've become a victim as well as a cop.
Now, wait a minute, Deborah. Now, tell me, what was that word again you used to describe the kind of music this guy was playing for you over the phone?
Well, I don't know much about music, but it was kind of like a Gregorian chant. You know, people humming a lot.
Well, I don't know. It seems to me that whoever vandalized your apartment is not the same character who's making these phone calls. I mean, it's a cinch that Benny Hayes, anyway, has never even heard a Gregorian chant.
You got a point there. Well, so long, guys.
Ciao. So, what do you think about all this?
Well, creeps come in all sizes and shapes. I told Deborah to get herself a police lock. That should cut down on the breaking and entering.
Yeah, simple solution. And she can always change her phone number.
Right. You know, I wonder, if she gets a new number, if she'll give it to her old friends.
You caught me. Oh, I had this wonderful idea, you see. I thought that, imagine this scene. You walk in frustrated, angry, and there, sitting on your desk, is one perfect rose.
Where? Cliff, how sweet of you. Bought with your own money.
Why, hey, you can't pick roses in the park, you know. You know what they're getting for those these days?
Oh, Cliff, thank you very much.
Well, I heard your apartment was broken into, and I thought you could use a little cheering up, so that's why we're here. Me and the rose.
Watch out for the thorns.
Hey, is that nice? I spend my hard-earned money to buy you a rose. Don't you think a little romantic gift like this deserves some reciprocation?
Like what?
Well, for one thing, we could have lunch.
No, I can't. I've got to work today. I'm going to have lunch in.
Hey, it's a terrible day to have lunch in. Oh, the sun is shining, the birds are singing in the air. It smells like a white wine. Come on, compadre. You won't have to pay for it. We can go Dutch.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll do it.
Yay!
After I finish this report.
Hey, there's no time for reports. I got to be back to the office in an hour.
It's just going to be a quickie. Don't worry about it. It's about a burglary. I'm very familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot. Must really be frightening to have your apartment broken into. I mean, even for a cop. But that's what you get for living all alone in this big, bad city.
I have my big, bad gun to keep me company.
Yeah, it must be nice snuggling up to your snub nose at night. Hey, come on, Deborah. You need a roommate. I don't mean old man Madison either.
Look, if that's going to be the subject of our conversation, I'm not going to go with you.
Okay. Won't say another word. Seeing him, aren't you? When he's been over your house.
What are you doing, spying on me?
No, I'm not spying on you. I make my living asking leading questions. Pretty good guess, huh?
Pretty good guess. Now, guess where we're having lunch?
Fisherman's Net?
Apart.
Is that a health food store?
Sometimes, Cliff, I don't know why I put up with you. I really
Because in your heart there, Scarlet loves D'Artagnan.
Put me down. Cliff, put me down. Take your rose and go.
Oh, there was a poem to go with the rose. It's written by Shelley. It seems his wife was going out with an older man named Lord Byron, and so he wrote this poem. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I'm younger than Owen and a lot more handsome, too. Well, I paraphrased it a little.
Go. Owen. Cliff Nelson, bring me back my rose.
Deborah, look.
Where did you get that?
Cliff Nelson gave it to me. He said it was one perfect rose. It's the first time that he's noticed me.
Enjoy.
It's my first movie. And I'm surprised about one thing. I thought if I ever did do a film, it'd be in Hollywood.
And here you are in your old hometown.
No, well, actually, I'm from Philadelphia. Yeah, I came out here a couple of years ago to do some summer stock, and I liked it so much I stayed.
I have seen you at the Monticello Playhouse, and I want you to know I think you're very good.
Thank you.
Hey, what is it like working with Nola Patterson?
She's terrific. She really gives it all she has, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but she's a very intense sort of person, isn't she?
You haven't seen her in her witch makeup, have you?
No.
It's fantastic.
Oddly enough, my husband has.
Well, your husband?
Oh, I'm sorry. Miles Cavanaugh. He's a doctor. He came here to treat Trent Archer when he was ill.
Oh. I should have known you were taken. Beautiful women usually are.
All right, everybody. Let's do the next scene. All right.
Excuse me, I'm not in this scene, but I should be there.
All right, Nola, you know what's expected here.
Some well-controlled fury.
Yeah, well, not too well controlled. I want the audience to know what you're feeling. And you, Paige, all innocence and deep, deep concern over what Edmund Wayland is doing.
And I, of course, am the peacemaker, or try to be.
All right, let's go right into it, please.
All right, everybody quiet on the set, please. Roll sound. Speed. Camera. Speed. Slate, please.
Scene 14. Take one, sounding.
And action.
Hester, listen to reason. Or if you cannot listen, use your eyes. Look at this girl. Do you see anything on that face other than innocence?
It's a mask, Edmund. All innocence is a mask.
What have I done? I've done nothing.
You've been after Tom Halifax from the moment you entered this house.
No, it isn't so.
You've set traps and snares for him in every room in this house, along every corridor.
Hester, this is nonsense.
I've seen it with my own eyes, Edmund. Don't be fooled by those downcast looks. It's exactly what she uses to entice my fiancé.
I have never enticed him. I have hardly spoken to him.
Oh, no. You didn't have to speak to him, did you? You used wordless communication, the oldest language in the world.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Hester. And if there was a casual flirtation, I'm sure it was the most proper.
Mr. Halifax approached me, Mr. Wayland. I swear it to you. He stopped me in the corridor many times.
Did he say anything improper, Patience?
He spoke to me jestingly. Sometimes I didn't even know what he was saying.
And he kissed you, Patience, didn't he?
Yes, he kissed me.
More than once, Patience?
Hester, this has gone far enough. I'm sure that if you have a complaint, it is against the young man.
No, I won't go to him. She is the temptress, Edmund. She's the one who must be removed.
No, Cousin Hester, please don't send me away. I swear it to you. I promise I will avoid him. I promise not to encourage his advances.
There, Hester. What more could you ask of the girl?
Well, if she promises, if she makes it a holy vow.
I do. Holy vow, Cousin Hester.
Very well, then.
I knew the matter would be resolved. And now, if you will excuse me, I am very tired.
And I'll tell you this, pretty one. If you don't keep your promise, if you so much as glance at my fiancé, I'll put a curse on you that will destroy that fragile, pathetic beauty of yours. I'll make you so ugly and deformed that Tom Halifax or any other man will never look at you again, except with loathing.
All right, cut. And print.
Oh, there's fire. Have some water, please. Oh, bless you.
All right, there's just one more scene I want to see this afternoon, and that would be scene 41, the top of page 102.
Okay.
That's Paige in the house and the storm outside.
And you want the storm effect, Jason?
Yes, I'd like to see it on.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take your place, please?
Up by the window?
Show her by the window.
Okay.
Could I have the right lighting, please? All right, can I see the lightning?
Well, looks pretty effective to me. What do you think?
Thank you. And the thunder.
I don't know. Something's missing. Here, give me the script. Where would you? There. Good. I don't know. Maybe I think I just missed the music.
Well, Dad, why don't we play it all together and see how it all works? Joe, would you hit the tape, please?
You see? I inspected this damn grid work.
No, you're damn all right. Get hit by any flying glass.
No.
Paige, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. My heart's beating a mile a
Big missed you
minute.
both by a couple of feet.
Well, at least nobody was hurt anyway, huh?
All right, look at the size of that damn thing.
Come on, sit down. Are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm all right. I'm just shaken up a bit.
Miss Drake, I feel like an idiot after telling you that absolutely nothing would go wrong today.
No, I'm just glad somebody was here.
Owen, somebody come quickly.
What's wrong?
Jason, I think he's fainted.
God, no. Jason.
Oh, and he looks so pale.
Get his head down. Sit him up and put his head down between his legs.
Get him an ambulance and fast. Dad, I don't think he's fainted. I think he's had some kind of an attack.
God, no.
Daddy, is it serious?
I don't know. I can't find any pulse.
I better call an ambulance.
It's too late, Eddie. I think he's dead.
God.